So, good day everybody. We are so pleased to conduct this interview. This interview is very special and this is also informational and interesting as well. Today we are not just looking at some stories or just like information from textbooks, but we are also looking at a real life example of how a human can combat impossible diseases. So today is our guest. Today the guest is Mr. Zakir, and he's going to tell us about his life story. And I'm Jasmine Uralova, Global Branch Director from Uzbekistan for Meducate organization. And this is the challenge that we have accepted.
Thank you for inviting me. It's an honor to share my the troubles which I had with you guys.
Yes, so the interview's topic is about the people that were the survivors of diseases. And this person, our guest, hasn't only combat one disease but two in the span of 2 years. So let's start from your life. How it started, like how was your fitness level, health level, and how you were feeling before the disease hit you?
So actually everything started in 2020. Before 2020 I was very active and I usually used to visit to the gym. I used to work out, I used to jog when I have a free time. I used to do a lot of things. I was a really active person and I was healthy as well, and I was fit. But everything changed in 2020 when I came back from the foreign country to my country, and at that time, so I had contracted COVID-19 in 2020 September.
How did you notice the disease was coming near to you? How did you feel, and how the first signs started?
So after coming back, I think 5 days passed. Then I start feeling a little weird. It wasn't normal for me. My breathing start difficult. I started difficultly breathing, and also I had a little temperature. I thought at the beginning it was just a regular cold, but then I visited to the clinic. They did some medical checkups and they said that, and they notified me that I had contracted that COVID-19.
So yes, sometimes in Uzbekistan, like they didn't take COVID-19 so serious when it was widespread, like a cold. The cold was also very widely spread, and they often mistook cold with COVID-19 or COVID-19 with cold. And there can be some cases that maybe they give you wrong diagnosis or something.
No, actually, they did right diagnosis. They said exactly that I had contracted COVID-19 because they did check up, like a computer checkup, and it showed that my 10% of my lungs were not functional at that time, because the computer showed 10% was damaged. But doctors did treatment. I was in a clinic almost 3 weeks at that clinic, which I first visited, and they give me all kinds of treatments, mostly shots and medications.
Sometimes to cure COVID-19 they use steroids as well, because they say it reduce inflammation. And sometimes those kind of medications and a lot of shots, injections can cause very bad harm to a human body, and it kills the immune system. So can you tell us about how you get well?
At that time, I think the COVID-19 was new, and not a lot of doctors were aware about the causes and the problem, what's going on the person's body. But that time they didn't have another choice, but they used a lot of dexamethasone. I think it's prohibited to use in a large amount because they have side effects which could lead to some bad damage on human's body. But anyway, I guess they didn't have another choice. But besides the dexamethasone, they give me other shots, but I cannot remember the names. But daily I took like 15 to 20 medications and plus the shots.
Yes, COVID-19 actually leaves a lot of trace on humans' body too. Like after COVID-19, people have said that they have experienced other diseases because of the medications they took or the damage the COVID-19 left on them. Did you have any effects of that too?
Yes, actually, since I have been the COVID-19 after the treatment, my life was not well like previous, like before, because after that, when I was in a hospital, actually they made a checkup and they said I have a bad liver because I guess it could be like a side effect of the medication which I took during the treatment. And also, after that, I think I spent almost 2 months at the hospital because after the 3 weeks they couldn't fix my COVID-19, treat my COVID-19. So they did the checkup. On the second week, my lungs was like 40% was damaged. Then we called it. My family called it for the central hospital, and they took me from there to there's an emergency room. Actually, on the third week, my 80% lung was not functioning. So during that time, I was breathing by the help of that natural oxygen, and also that I don't know that how they call this machine, but it gives air. I was using the both ears at the same time. So after that, I went to the central hospital. They start treating, and the doctors informed my family at the time, but they didn't told me that thing that I have maybe 50% of life that I could be like healthy, or maybe I might pass away that time.
That's so depressing. Yeah, right? Maybe that's why they didn't tell you. And the immunity drops, right? After not working out for months and even not walking, barely breathing. So I guess you have lost a lot of muscle mass, or maybe your bone density also decreased because of not what you call activities, lack of activities.
Actually, after the 6-7 months, I couldn't go outside because I had a terrible cough which didn't stop with any medication. I think it lasted like maybe like 2-3 months. But anyway, I couldn't go outside. I was only stayed at home. But when summer came, because all this sickness started in September, so next summer came and I started going out. At that time, they used to be pull up by my house. So I tried to do pull-ups. I couldn't do even one. But before the COVID-19, I used to do like 12 to 15 pull-ups every day because I used to usually go to gym. But I couldn't do anything because at that time I understood that I had not stream which I used to have. And also in summertime I wanted to get my health back, and I started walking regularly every day, like 5 kilometers every day. But slowly I start feeling some pain on my groins and my leg, and the what do you call it? Pain moved along my body, like especially like my back and my legs, and sometimes on my hips, sometimes on my what do you call this knees. And at that time I start worrying what happened to me. So then I went to doctor. They did again checkup. At that time, they showed me that I have avian, the bone disease on my hips. So it was one of the worst side effect of COVID-19.
So guys, we are going to talk about immunity, the causes and effects of COVID-19, and how the medications that are used to treat COVID-19 affect on the human's health. And we are going to talk about separately about AVN and how it gets cured. But for now, can you tell us how you felt during like it feels overwhelming when you just have combated a disease and you are facing another one. How you felt? Did you feel like there was no chance of going back to old yourself?
Yeah, actually that feeling I guess living with me since I had contracted this COVID-19 because at that time even in the hospital, like it felt to me that weird. It seemed to me that I am living in some kind of dream world that it didn't seem to me real because at that time nothing wasn't make sense to me like a wells or anything because it was like a kind of like a unconscious. It was like feeling of unconscious. I don't know. It felt weird that time, and also that after the treatment, I guess I cannot come back to myself because my immune system dropped significantly, and also I almost every month get cold or something because of I guess side effect of this COVID-19. I don't feel good. I cannot say that I am depressed because I'm not a that person who depresses a lot. Maybe that things helped me to become healthy again, but still I'm not a completely healthy like I used to be.
Oh yes. So you can see that how inspiring person he is, how bad kind of like diseases he combated in his lifetime, and it's truly inspiring that sometimes there can be a lot of difficulties in our life, but we should try to overcome it because there is nothing impossible except being alive after death. So if you really try hard and if you believe in yourself, if you try to be positive, if there are people that are supporting you, and if you support yourself, we hope that you can overcome any disease or difficulties in your life. So is there any words that you want to tell to the audience?
Yeah, I can talk about the avian which I had. Doctors wrote me some prescriptions. I got treatment almost 2-3 years. I think 3 years, but they said I have to walk with crutches. I walked 2 years, more than 2 years with the crutches. It was difficult at that time. I gained a lot of weight. And also I lost a lot of strength because I was a lot of activity. I couldn't do a lot of things that time. So then last year on 2024 on the August I decided to have a surgery. So I went to Tashkent to treat my hips, and they did surgery. I replaced my hips. After that, I had also 3 months more like what they call treatment time. At that time, I had to work with the crunches again. After that, now I'm again back to my feet. I don't have any problem with the COVID, avian, but still, but I have still limitation on activities that I shouldn't move
heavily or
I shouldn't carry like heavy things, and also suddenly I shouldn't move like quickly. I shouldn't run, and I should have some medication that I have to take to become or to be healthy. And still this area like a surgery, it's not a what do you call, it's not a fully recovery because it could be dangerous, and the doctor said that it might be replaced again after like maybe 20 years. They said, I don't know again.
So the hips that you have got should be replaced after 20 years.
Yeah, they said, but still I tried to get like a in good quality one, but still they said it doesn't last long forever, so I might need to be replaced in the future again.
So what about the chances of getting again?
Actually, you know what? I don't. This is not the only problem I have. I have on my shoulders too. I guess both my shoulder hurts every day. Because at that time when I checked my legs, they scanned my both shoulders. At that time, doctor said that same thing happened on my shoulders too. So right now I cannot move my hands freely, and also like I cannot lift heavy things, or I cannot do like a punching bag or do some physical activities because it hurts, and even at night time too when I sleep, it usually every day hurts.
That's unexpected.
Mhm.
So that is the all effects of COVID-19. Like,
I guess if it doesn't come up with something new effects, I think this is all what I have right
Yes.
now problem.
so that's how a disease can change the whole person's lifetime. So I guess we are finishing the interview as well.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you as well. Thanks to Mr. Zakir for helping us to conduct this interview and volunteering to be a guest. It was such an informational and what we call emotional interview. It is so good to see people overcoming their difficulties. Thank you.
Thank you.